Hello and welcome back to the Metamistic Show. Today we are talking about haterade. And we're bringing in the crows to do it. The Crow Tarot. Crows are messengers, they're guides, but they're also security systems. They're also watchers. And what I'm hearing is that there have been people talking smack about you. And we're not doing this reading because it's juicy gossip. We're doing it because I was seeing somebody's spirit, and it's not just one person, struggling to the point of not being able to function in their daily tasks, because this is the image I saw, and then we'll get some cards. You may or may not know about this. You may just be feeling this pressure. You may be struggling with insecurities that have been popping up. Things that you kind of thought that you had already worked through, or you may be being extra hard on yourself recently and you don't know why. Now, this reading is not to give us an excuse to blame other people for all of our problems. I'm talking to people that don't do that to begin with, so that's my disclaimer. I'm talking to people that you have been struggling recently, you've been doing your best, and you don't know what's going on. Now, I saw a vision of people looking at either pictures of you, videos of you, or literally in person, like looking at you, talking to other people about you, making fun of you, and being like very picky about your appearance and your character traits, and even like mimicking or mocking you. We do have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, so unfortunately this could be somebody that you're with. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords behind that. You know, the Knight of Swords can be talking a mile a minute about someone, and especially with force. Because the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck, and knights are messengers. Could also be a Gemini here, or that's you. We also have the fixed signs here, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And we have the Two of Cups. Oh, how do you like the old stage curtains? I brought them back. I used to have these back at my apartment when I first started the show. Thought it was about time to bring back a little bit of that original magic from the start. All right, so let's get 3 cards. What does the collective need to know? Because the crows have seen, and they've heard, and they're not pleased. The sun coming out in the reverse. These people think that I'm hearing God's gift to this planet, which is not what I was going to say, but that's obviously part of it. They think that they can't be seen with the sun in the reverse. They think they won't be seen. Or if they are caught, there are people that think that they can just turn it around and act like, you know, They just think that they can maneuver around everything. Look, there's that Lovers again. So we have Gemini and Leo in terms of signs here. That could be you or them. But I'm not going to take that. I don't do readings because they're juicy gossip. I do readings because I'm shown to do readings. So, just so you know. Because to be honest with you, I'm sick of this myself in my own life. but it's part of my purpose to help expose the darkness. With that sun in the reverse, it's like we're gonna pop that baby right side up because, yeah, with the moon, of course. Yeah, we're gonna expose what's in the dark with the Nine of Swords. You could even be struggling from like nightmares. You might even wake up in the morning and not like remember what you dreamt, but you might just feel like you had a bad dream. I'm hearing that song. You had a bad day, da-da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, to turn it around. I don't know what that song is really, but we have the World at the bottom of the deck though. So what I'm hearing is you need like one more credit to complete this semester is what I'm getting. It's like there's something else here that we have to complete. I'm actually seeing like a key. It's interesting. It's one of those keys that doesn't have the little prongs. It's one of those keys that can only fit into like a certain hole, which I know is all keys, but it's almost like the ones, maybe like a music box key or something like that. 1, 2, and 3. So there's something here that on your own spiritual journey needs to be completed here to close these people out for good or to close this cycle. I'm seeing like a lot of flies collecting around like either a carcass or just garbage or something like that. And that's not to gross you out, that's just to show there could be something here that's gathering these negative energies or entities towards you that they're drawn to, that if we take care of this, we're not going to have to deal with this sort of a thing anymore. We have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands with the Eight of Swords. There's something you're not seeing. And so hopefully with the Knight of Wands, this message will help you to change directions, Seven of Pentacles, away from whatever the situation is to help you feel more grounded with the Queen of Pentacles and more, just confident and secure in your own skin. For some of you, this is happening at a workplace. For others, this is in your own home. Others, this is like a family member. Or it's like a lover of some kind here. So we're going to get into this. Card number 1 on the haterade. All right. We have the Temperance card. This person hates your peace. They hate also that you can transmute negative energy and turn it into power or turn it into positivity. They hate that you have this capability. Also Sagittarius energy. You could be a Sagittarius or have that in your chart, or that's them, either way. Or not, doesn't have to be, just saying. Temperance it's a card of peace, it's a card of tranquility and balance. But it's more than that. It's a transmutation card. It's the ability to turn one thing into a completely other thing. It's an alchemical process. So it's like these people are witnessing you transmuting negative energy into something positive. Let me grab something. I tried to look Christmassy today with the green sweater and the red nails and everything. So snakes are really good at reinvention. Snakes are, they are like masters as well. I was going to say something else, but I heard the word sleuth. They're very, be wise as a serpent, but gentle as a dove are words that came from the mouth of Christ. So he was telling us, be wise. Just like a serpent is wise, but be gentle as a dove, temperance. So these people might think you're like fake. They might think that you're a snake secretly, but it's not that you're a snake in terms of that you're untrustworthy or you're deceptive. It's that you're wise like a snake. And you're able to shed your skin like a snake, and you're able to reinvent yourself like the Ouroboros and turn into something else entirely, which is the temperance energy. It's also bringing in a little of the magician. Card number 2, the High Priestess. And this is why you're able to do this. Sagittarius, Pisces energy here. She looks like a bride here. You might be married to this person. You might even feel like you have to keep your spirituality to yourself. This person might make fun of it, or I'm seeing you putting like crystals in your purse and you're like hiding them from this person because you know they're gonna like make a joke about it. I'm also seeing you like quickly push like a deck of cards into a bag or something like that so that they don't see that you're using them. I'm hearing the word blasphemy. So maybe you're dealing with somebody that's religious. And whoever this person or people are for you, fill in the blank, because it doesn't have to be like a partner. It can be just somebody you know. I'm hearing blasphemer. But the reason why they're saying this to you is actually because they're just secretly jealous, envious, and angry that you're able to transmute their negative energy into positive. For some of you, these people are taking notes and trying to figure out how you do what you do. They'd never dare tell you that, though. Card number 3 is the Strength card. These are all major arcana. We have Sagittarius, Pisces, and Leo present here. See how this lion, it looks like this lion's yawning to me. It's probably roaring, but it actually looks like it's yawning. See, and I just, on repeat, I keep hearing that song. Had a bad day, da-na-na-na. I take a sad song and you turn it around. Is that the lyrics? And you turn it around. You take something and you turn it around. And it's easy for you with the Strength card. Why? Because you've already gone through a transmutation process with the Temperance card. And you've integrated your light and your dark sides, or you're working on that. So now you're to the point with the Strength card to where this process of transmutation, it feels easy to you. For some of you, you don't even know this is going on. And I've been called to tell you about this to show you how strong you really are. Because I'm seeing these like darts come up against you and hit you. It's like it's hitting against your armor. And I'm just hearing this like clinking sound. It's like not affecting you. So this is you. Temperance, High Priestess, Strength. Yeah. So let's ask, what does the collective need to complete here in order to move forward? I just opened up to the world. Double confirmation. What does the collective need to complete for our final credit, so to speak, to be able to finish off this proverbial semester in the school of life, to move beyond something here? You make something look easy, and that really angers someone or a group of people. That's half the reason they're attacking you, is what I'm getting. At this point, I'm seeing like originally there was a bigger group here, and people have kind of just like, just kind of faded into the background because they either got bored with it. It's kind of like, imagine you try to play basketball with somebody and everybody thinks that this person's not going to be good. And then once everybody figures out this other person's actually really good at basketball, it gets like boring. Like I'm seeing people like drop their like popcorn on the ground and just kind of go like, ugh, and just kind of like leave the court. I'm seeing an outside court. We have the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords can be a card of like gossip and slander, right? There's that Lovers again. So we have that Gemini energy. Could also just be saying that this person's making a deliberate choice to be this way. Like they know it's wrong to be this way. I just open up to the Queen of Wands. So you could also be somebody very attractive, magnetic, Ace of Pentacles. That's a yes. And you like create life and community wherever you go. You're also very intelligent with the King of Swords. So this person's pissed. They feel like you're a snake and a liar, that you're a snake in the grass, that you're deceiving everybody, that you deceived them. It's kind of like, somebody tries to play chess with another person, or like poker or something, or pool. Poker, pool, chess. And somebody comes in and this other person who's whoever this enemy is, whatever the hell. Whoever this Five of Swords person is that's talking smack on you, it's like they feel like you tricked them. They feel like you were deceptive and you were a snake in the grass, leading them and possibly a group of people to believe that you were some sort of a novice, like that you didn't know how to play chess, pool, or what was the other one I said? Poker. And that they think that you tricked them so that you could humiliate them in front of a group, but that's not what it is. I'm seeing you kind of just see this lion energy with the yawn again. I'm seeing you kind of nonchalantly walk into like a group. I'm hearing board meeting for some reason. But I'm seeing like pool as well. Yeah, with the moon. This person thinks that you were hiding the fact that you were more intelligent than you actually are. Or no, this person thinks that you lied, basically, that you actually were very intelligent and seasoned in something, but that you pretended so that you could like laugh at them in front of a group. But really, you were kind of just like you weren't intending on like battling this person, Five of Swords today, sort of a thing. You could kind of just be like sort of a nonchalant sort of a person. I just opened up to the Ace of Pentacles again. That's a yes. You could kind of just feel out the vibe of the room, and you might not be somebody that like talks a big game, maybe, and that's what confident people are made of, right? Is you don't have to talk about all your achievements all the time. You just live your life. You just are who you are. You show up how you show up. And I feel like this person is a talker. They market themselves. They talk all the time about all these. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't celebrate our wins either, guys, right? I'm not putting this person down for doing that. But King of Swords, this person thinks that you were mischievous, that you were a liar, that you're really a King of Swords. And they pegged you as like, I'm hearing a King of Pentacles for some reason. So maybe they just thought that you were like something totally different than you were. We have the Eight of Cups. For some of you, you walked away from this person in a romantic sense, and they feel like you duped them. They feel like you planned something the whole time with the King of Swords. You are a snake. This person's right, but you're the type of snake that's like an Ouroboros energy. That you know how to reinvent yourself 1,000 times, and you don't have to go around telling everybody everything all the time. You just live your life. So what do we have to complete here in order to move past this cycle? Because I feel like you attracting this person or people in to kind of like watch you play basketball or watch you play chess or pool or poker or whatever. This was some sort of a, I'm hearing extracurricular activity. See, for you, this is just something like on the side. Yeah, with the Hierophant and the star. You could have had to go through some sort of initiation here, and this person was part of that. This person helped you to move forward in your spiritual journey with the star and the Hierophant. This person helped you put certain things together with the Hierophant, and it's like this person pointed out where you still needed healing as well with the star. It's like they caused inflammation. Remember how I started off talking about how you could be feeling like, more agitated recently or more sensitive or more insecure. You could have felt like, wow, I thought I already healed all of that stuff. That's the thing. This person helped to poke certain things. Yeah. 6 of Wands here. This person was actually, this is 4 of Wands. The Knight of Swords. For some of you, this person's like in love with you. They could be an Aquarius. We have Taurus. We have the 3 of Cups. They could want to get back together with you now that they see with the Page of Swords that you're like doing really well. Or maybe for some of you, this person, I'm seeing them with a little like glimmer in their eye, and they're like, wait, you're actually way more than I thought you were. And they want you to like come back. But what was I going to say? This person poked it's like they poked the bear, and they helped you put certain things in the right order of like your beliefs with the Hierophant, like what you believed about yourself and the world and stuff, because they inflamed certain things in your character, in your persona. They could have even picked on the way you looked or the way you dressed or the way you talked or, with a group even. And they thought, 9 of Wands, that this would like take you down, when in fact this actually just King of Wands made you even more confident. Because it showed you what to heal with the 4 of Swords and the star. Like it helped you. It showed you stuff that you wouldn't have known still needed to be worked on or healed unless it was poked. And this person poked you. And I think there's a kind of a mischievous side of this person that's very impressed with this. That they didn't expect you to be as like smart as them. This person could be like a King of Swords. I mean, they could be an Aquarius. We also have Taurus here. Again, we have Sagittarius, Pisces, and Leo, but I feel like that's more on your side. I feel like they have more of the Aquarius, Taurus energy. I just opened up to the Page of Pentacles. It's like you could actually low-key be inspiring them. I almost said expiring them. Maybe they feel like you pushed them to start learning new things. I'm seeing this imagery of somebody getting older in their field. I'm not saying that this person is old. I'm saying they have this ideology of, this person has an ideology in their mind, speaking of the Hierophant, like a set of beliefs that they don't want to be replaced by like younger people that are newer. They don't want to be replaced by like AI and robotics. This person wants to stay on the cutting edge. I'm getting Uranus and Taurus off of these 2 cards with the star Aquarius and the Hierophant Taurus. I feel like you actually inspired this person. It's funny because I don't really say the words low-key, so I don't know if one of you say that or they say that. They see you as an empress. They see that it's like you bring abundance wherever you go. I'm seeing them envisioning you, and you could be a man too. Flip this if you need to. I'm seeing that as you walk, like the flowers grow, or like as you drive, like in your car, it's like the streets become paved with gold. It's like it's something like that. This person, and I think that's why they're so obsessed with like picking on you. It's like I just said this the other night. I was watching a baking show, and it was like a competition, and everybody's good, right? Everybody's an excellent baker. So the judges, the things that they pick on, they're so minute. And the way that other people win over other people, it's so tiny because they're all good. So I feel like this person has to pick on. They have to look for things to pick on. They actually like observe you. They like look. I'm seeing them like actually zooming in on a picture of you, and they're like looking at your pores. It's kind of creepy. I feel like this person's actually like obsessed with you. Four of Wands. I mean, they might like want to marry you. Maybe it's not that you are married to this person. Maybe they want to marry you. I'm hearing mirror you. They want to mirror you. They have cancer. Interesting. I didn't mean to say they have cancer. I was going to say here's cancer. Maybe they have cancer in their chart, as I was going to say. Eight of Cups. I feel for some of you, you walked away from this person, and now this person feels like a fool because they let you be the fool and escape their grasp, essentially. But let's keep going here. Just give me a second here. Let me gather some things. Take a sip. For some, this person, you inspired this person to brush up on certain things with the Page of Pentacles. You helped this person see the holes in their theories as well, and you help because you're a King of Swords. I'm seeing the two of you playing chess. And they're not used to, it's like you met your match with this person. For some of you, this person can be like a twin flame or something like that. I don't always talk about that on the channel, but for some of you, it could be. We have the Empress again with the Queen of Wands. This person thinks you're unstoppable. They think you're attractive, and they think that you're abundant and that you're able to create things out of nothing. You're able to create something out of nothing. And they're inspired to be like you. You've inspired this person to dust off. I'm seeing them dusting off like an old book that they haven't looked at in a long time. It's actually a journal. Now that they're opening it up, it's one of those like leather journals where you how do I explain that? You take the string and you put it around the metal piece. Sorry. I don't know. I'm seeing them open it up and they're looking at stuff. I'm seeing 2011. Like they could have looked like way back in the past and started like, you inspired this person to be inspired again, is what I'm getting. So this person, I feel like it's like this love-hate thing with whoever this is. And this doesn't have to be a lover, guys. This could be anybody to you. They have like a sick fascination with you, and it's because you're kind of like a coach to them in a way. It's like you're helping to inspire them to work on themselves and to even care about stuff again. This person's used to being around people that are lower than them. Confirmation. Like I don't even know if they purposely do this or not, but they surround themselves with people that they feel that they are their teacher, the Hierophant. They surround themselves with people. This person's like a star Hierophant. They could even be a teacher. They could be an astrologer possibly, because I said Uranus and Taurus when I was talking about them. They could be an astrologer, but they could also be like some sort of a teacher in general. With the star, like people look up to this person in some way. you've gotten this person's wheels turning. So it's like this person vacillates between two of pentacles, whether they love or hate you. But then every night when they lay down on the pillow, I see them being inspired to live their life in a more authentic and interesting way. This person gets bored. They could be very smart. We have the Knight of Swords here. So they're always moving at 1,000 miles an hour. And I feel like this person, I'm seeing the chess again. I'm seeing them sitting in front of the chessboard, and people like try to battle this person. People try to, win at chess. People try to beat this person in a chess match, and nobody can beat this person. And you sat down with a yawn, and you beat this person. That's why they thought you tricked them. I don't know if you don't look like the typical type or something, whatever that means to them in their mind. You don't fit some sort of like mold or characteristics, or they didn't expect it, or they feel like you purposely tricked them so that you could make fun of them. And what this is bringing up in this person is stuff from childhood I'm seeing where people laughed at them. Maybe this person was like a little nerdier, or maybe they had a tough like mother, or because we had the Empress, like maybe they had like a tough, we have Taurus here and Aquarius, maybe they had a parent that was kind of hard to like impress or something like that. This person I feels inspired again by you, even if they'll never tell you this, because you sat down and you like beat them in some King of Swords match of some kind, or they feel that way at the very least. And I feel like what this is you're actually just equally matched in this person's life, their paradigm, hierophant, their belief system. It's like there's an upheaval here in themselves because they're starting to realize that they've surrounded themselves with yes men, and they didn't realize why they were so bored until you came across their path. And they started to realize, oh, it's because I'm not being challenged. But then I see them sinking back down into that Five of Swords again, because they're like, yeah, but I don't want to like blow up my whole life though. I'm going to just kind of go back into denial again and just like make fun of this person basically. So, all right. This person's like your biggest fan secretly though, right? For some of you, this is like a parent or a sibling. Wheel of Fortune with the star. For others of you, this is like somebody that you've known for a few lifetimes. I'm hearing the words created in the image of God. So maybe with the Hierophant, this person is religious. Ace of Cups, that's a yes. But they do love you if this is like a family member or something. But they can't help but like break you down and tear you down because you challenge their worldview. And they can't have that. If it's not religion, it's something else. It's some sort of like specialty of some kind that they're a star Hierophant in. There's some sort of leader. I'm hearing leader extraordinaire. And this person could be a little cocky. All right. Back to the original question. What do we need to complete to move past this cycle? See, I feel like this started off talking about you, and it still is, of course. We're looking at the other side, though, because it's like you could be picking up on this person's agitation with you. I'm seeing them go like, like you're like escaping their grasp, or you're like you're able to like slither around all their plans, or you're like steps ahead of them. Again, it's this chess match. There's something about chess that keeps coming through. We have the Eight of Cups. For some of you, this person's like pining over you and they feel like you're gone, with the Emperor and the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. Taurus, Aries energy. what this person's done for you is they've poked certain parts of you. Whether you realize it or not, you're both the same, okay? And you were bored too with the yawning lion, and everything was easy for you too. And High Priestess, you could kind of see a few steps ahead of everybody else. You'd make the bet and you'd win, or you'd have a projection of some sort for this quarter, and it would be like on the dot, literally down to the cent. You were able to turn something around with the Temperance card like it was nothing, while other people were pulling their hair out. You were just like, all right, guys, let's calm down. You could be like a leader with the Leo energy here, where you're like, all right, calm down, guys. This is what we're gonna do. With the Emperor as well, I feel like this person could be an Emperor, and this person could be your father as well. Just as a side note. Page of Pentacles, they could be learning from you, and they're like, you're my child, I can't be learning from you. If not. This could be your boss as well. Remember how I talked about a work setting? Five of Pentacles. I feel like you see through this person's mask. There's some sort of a leader, like I was talking about before. They have some sort of a position with the Emperor, and with the Five of Pentacles, this person feels like you see through their mask, and that's why they have to like tear you down, because they want to be a few steps ahead of you, because they feel like if they actually befriended you, it's kind of like the two people in the movie that are like enemies or whatever, but they actually would be like best friends if they would come together. You actually teach each other a lot of, I thought I had the Page of Pentacles still, but you teach each other a lot of things. Yeah, you mirror to each other what your insecurities are with the Five of Pentacles, and you help each other see the things that you still need to work on. And you're both like at the same level. What is this Eight of Cups? Because I feel like for some of you here, the way you complete this cycle is if you do walk away from this, weirdly enough. And for some of you, you already have. And we've been talking about that in recent readings. And this could be the same person that we've been talking about, right? But there's lots of sides to this. It's kind of like the anti-hero sort of a vibe. Like you start to empathize with the villain, because they show you like the backstory. They show you how the person grew up. They show you why they're a bully. It's like you start to understand this person from another angle. What's the Eight of Cups? We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, this person's like watching you walk away. Queen of Wands. And you look good doing it, right? The thing is I'm seeing you kind of turn around a little bit too and like look back. It's that moment in the movie where it's like the two enemies, they have this like mutual respect for each other. And it's like, it's that scene in the movie where it kind of fades out and like you see the person kind of walking away into the distance, and it kind of just fades out. And the audience hopes that the two people like either get together or they become friends, but that just doesn't happen. It's not a happy ending like that. What is this Page of Swords? But the audience even starts to come around to that sentiment, We have the King of Pentacles. Remember how I talked about the King of Pentacles at first? Well, I talked about it a while back. I said they thought you were a King of Pentacles, but you're really a King of Swords, is what I'm getting with the Page of Swords. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing this Page of Swords. See how the crow is holding the sword? I'm seeing this person bring you a sword. They're bringing you the sword to say, I concede. Like, they're conceding. They're saying, all right, you are a King of Swords. I'll give you that sort of a thing. It's like, see how you're being like crowned here with the King of Pentacles. And you don't have to be a king. You don't have to be a man. You could be a man or a woman. It doesn't really matter. What you do with this person is you mirror each other's Five of Pentacles. You mirror. You could even mirror like certain traumas. Like you could have had like exes that both cheated on you, for example, or you could have had similar upbringings where you had like a tough parent, or you could both have like a business background with the King of Pentacles or something like that. Let's get a little more here. I just open up to the Lovers again. Yeah, this person, I feel like they want to tell you that, yeah, King of Cups, Page of Wands with the Lovers. I feel like they want to tell you that they do love and respect you, even if they don't ever tell you that in the 3D world. And that you've taught them a lot. It's actually a very sweet message. And that's part of the justice, is this divine balance. It's part of the karmic balance that you both have shown each other what you needed to show each other. This person poked you, and you poked them. And you brought out of each other what nobody else could bring out of each other. Because you're an equal match. Yeah, Three of Swords. You could have even had, like I said, similar traumas. What else needs to be known about this spirit? Because I feel like we answered the question, what do you have to do to, like, complete this cycle or this, semester, so to speak? 8 of Cups. To complete this process of, like, walking away from this whole situation or this person, whatever that means to you. Because for some of you, don't get too sentimental. This person, they've done a lot here. Let's just put it that way. They've done a lot. So I wouldn't like trust to this person. Ace of Wands. For some of you, this person doesn't want you to know that they're like doing the deed, thinking about y'all. You know what I mean? For others of you, they did like magic against you. Even if it was unintentional with the Two of Swords, they gossiped. And it's given you like a funny energy. Yeah, 5 of Swords coming out. What do we have here? Let's look. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. See, they slandered a Queen of Cups. 6 of Cups. And the Fool. You reminded this person what it felt like when they were younger, when they still had like hopes and dreams before they got jaded. You were a Queen of Cups, you were a High Priestess. You were a caring person. You could have even been a listening ear for this person at one point, I'm getting. This person could also not want other people to know that they do respect you, because I feel like at one point somebody said to this person, I'm seeing like a sibling or a friend say to this person, you like that person. And they were like angry, 5 of Swords, that this person said that. You care about this person. This is what they said to them. I feel like you bring out this person's soft side, and they're typically a King of Swords, and you bring out their you bring out their Queen of Cups. You bring out their feminine side, and they don't like that because they feel like that's a vulnerability and a weakness. But that's part of what you've had to mirror back and forth to each other. I think there's a sense of this person seeing you being vulnerable and authentic, and this person wearing a mask and holding back. It's like they also taught you that you needed to be more like them, more shrewd like them. Maybe you needed to learn to hold back more, or you needed to learn to like raise your prices or market yourself better. Maybe you need to talk about yourself more, where this person talks about themselves and you're like, wow, all they do is talk about themselves. Maybe it's like, no, you actually need to learn from this person because maybe you just have all this stuff to give. You're like this high priestess, queen of cups and all that. You know how to turn things around and you don't take any credit for it. And it's just like a regular Tuesday for you. But I feel like this person actually had to show you something as well about yourself, that you need to be more like them and they need to be more like you. And that's why you crossed paths with this person this semester, so to speak. With the Six of Cups, I feel like you've known this person from another life as well with the Six of Cups. It's like a past energy. Or you actually knew this person from the past in this life as well. Or they feel familiar to somebody that you've known before. Maybe like a childhood friend or something like that, or a sibling or a parent even. They could even just be mirroring to you familiar feeling, like patterns of behavior, or traumas that remind you of like a childhood time, or, you know, a time of your like prepubescence or whatever. With the Fool, it's like you've given this person permission, and I believe you have given each other permission to, the Fool, take bigger risks, to try again, and to go for your dreams. So actually, this Five of Swords interaction between you two, have you ever heard the phrase iron sharpens iron? You sharpened each other's swords. And I feel like this Page of Swords with the crow bringing the sword, it's like they brought the sword, you know, maybe they did talk smack about you. Maybe it did hurt, but maybe the truth hurts. You know, maybe this person had a couple things to say, or maybe you had a couple things to say as well. And again, I'm seeing you two playing chess, and everybody's watching, you know? It's very interesting. You could also have like witty banter back and forth. There definitely is, for those of you that this is not a family member and it's like, you know, we also have Scorpio here. Yeah, you cause a transformation in each other, whether you realize it or not. There's some sort of like tension here with the Five of Wands is what I was going to say, and it's right here. There's like a sexual tension here with the Knight of Wands as well. Any final words? I feel like this person could have felt like a has-been before you came around, and that's why you threatened them, because you poked that insecurity in them, that they feel like they're getting old, that they're a has-been, that, you know, they're just going to end up being like, just like their father, or, you know, just like other people in their industry or whatever. King of Cups. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. You're facing away from each other, but it's like an unspoken love and respect at the end of it all. And I feel like with the Fool card, and we had the World, and that's what we were asking about, you know, how do we finish this semester? And now we have the Fool. I feel like it's kind of like been completed, right? And it's kind of like you're just moving on and they're moving on. Yeah, I just opened up to the Eight of Cups again as I said that. It's like I don't want to end the reading, sort of a thing. It's kind of like when you're at the end of the movie and you know there's like that music that comes on at the end, and you know it's almost over, and you look down at your watch and it's been like 2 hours and 15 minutes, and you know the movie's about to end, and it was so good, and you thought it made you think, and maybe it even made you cry a little bit, and maybe it made you get angry, and you know, you went through all the stages of grief in this damn thing, and now it's like, you know, it's at the end, and you kind of don't want it to end, but at the same time, you're like, all right, but I gotta move on. That's this. Yeah, I just opened up to the Four of Pentacles. It's like you want to hold on to this in a weird way once it's all said and done. But this was part of your spiritual growth. Yeah, with the Emperor. I feel like for some of you, this person was an Emperor and they helped you unlock the Emperor in yourself. And I think for some of you, you helped unlock the Empress in this person. It could be even like a masculine, feminine mirroring of some kind that happened here to help you both unlock the sides of yourself that you were lacking in. Again, I'll say it one more time. This could be like a twin flame thing, right? But I'm going to end on that. I think we did it, guys. I love you. And remember, you can always listen to this show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. EST. Of course, you can always watch it on the YouTube channel at The Metamystic. Love to hear from you guys. Leave your comments down below. If you want to book a reading or donate to support the show, info is down below as well. It's been Missy Gordon, The Metamystic here, and I will see you on the next one.